bamboo bracelet is made. I actually can't, there we go. Whew, can't even find the hinge to open it. 1,200 of these sets of bangles ordered today. I just think they are the bee's knees. Again, I'm so sorry about my boo-boo. I really have to start demonstrating on my other hand because it's really annoying. I burned myself on the oven because I don't cook, and I was cooking frozen pizza, and it's not a pretty thing. But these have been so popular on the day, and they're hot picks that we wanted to bring them back to you because if you haven't seen them yet, and I think Jen may have presented them to you earlier, they are a hot pick. There are 4 choices, and they are just flat out cool. And they don't really break the bank here, but wait till I tell you what they are. You are getting a set of 10, and the edges of them are awesome and beveled. It almost gives like Cleopatra, or there's something very contemporary, but a little, I can't find the words, so we'll come back to it. But they are a set of 10 done in sterling silver, but you are choosing either small 6 3/4, average 7 1/4, large 8 inches, and you can see here they have kind of a rounded, twisted, high polish situation. It almost gives a little bit hammered, but it's not hammered because it's kind of a softer illusion than that. And so, of course, when the light hits them and you're wearing them all together and they are wildly lightweight, they give so much depth and drama and presence. And they're just like that perfect something. Lately, I'm just loving delicacy, but a lot of delicacy layered. It just feels, in some cases, with the right outfit, like just enough instead of doing big, clunky, chunky. And these, in the choices, are beautiful. Plus, if you just want to wear 2 on its own. Oh, look at the yellow. Yellow. Unbelievable. All 10 of those. And they kind of nest next to each other, and almost like wind chimes, they play a little bit. They are light as air. You can't even fathom. Then I am a huge fan right now of rose, just me personally. So I'm loving the rose. These would go beautifully with our today's special value, which you're going to see again in a little bit. Here's our black, which is rhodium plated. If you're a sterling girl, check out those 10 sterling twisted, beautiful bangles for an easy pay on your screen of $24. It's about $10 a bangle. And look at how the light catches the twisting of the metal and just gives you a little radiant faceted starburst every time it does. I mean, we talked about hoops earlier being hands down one of the never go out of style, always purposeful and perfect kind of jewelry items. Same true for bangles. Now, admittedly, these are not hinged, so you want to get your right size. There's small, there's average, there's large. And so I would also call out, look at the presents wearing all 10 together, but wear a couple of these nested with other bracelets as well, the Courage Charms. We just talked about Extraordinary Life bangles. Just gunk up and layer and chunk up, or on any given day, delicately just 1 or 2 with a little cocktail dress or a strapless for New Year's. These are so spectacular and so versatile. And the amount of metal, which really is being showcased here so beautifully, all 10 for $99 and change, when really they would retail for $170 and then some. We're going to go to the phones. Don't forget, you have 1 of 4 choices, silver, yellow, rose, or black in these. They're a hot pick on the day. They are completely fresh and new. They feel very Italian in a very minimalist kind of Milano way. Going off to Nancy in Virginia because she's joining us right now. Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Shawn.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Is it raining there?
It is.
It's raining
rain
here
all
too.
weekend.
Pardon?
It's going to rain all weekend.
I know, here too. It's Joaquin. You know, Joaquin's just blowing through. So what are you getting today?
I picked up 2 of the expandable.
You did? And are they going as gifts or are you wearing them?
No, they're for me.
Tell me about it. Which ones you get?
I got the mom and the cross. I just lost my mom last year, so I'm going to get it in memory of her.
I think that's a beautiful idea. I'm just holding up a couple, not necessarily the ones that you picked up, but I just want to remind everybody. Have you ever seen this idea of these expansion bangles out at retail?
No, I haven't. But I have some of them that I have ordered from QVC.
Oh, I'm so glad. So you're pleased with QVC jewelry?
Yes, I love it.
Oh, I'm glad. It's really fun on a rainy Friday to sit at home and just girl shop.
It is. Today's my little niece's birthday. Could you wish Trinity happy birthday?
Trinity? Wait, how old is she?
She's 9.
Oh, Trinity, my niece is 9. I know exactly how tall you are. And is she in 4th grade?
No, she's in 3rd.
She's in 3rd. Trinity, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you guys doing a dinner? Are you going to have a party? What's going on?
We're having a party. We're going bowling.
Oh, so fun. I hope you have a spectacular day with her. Nothing better.
Thank you. You
Thank
have a good day.
Take care, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
So great. Okay, so again, and I just want to also show you what happens if you do a little bit of this, because this is what I think is really cool. And this is where it starts to get really fashiony, so bear with me because this may not be you, but I would actually layer multiple colors together. I think that's a great look. Now, again, a different look, not nearly as poised and not nearly as refined, because now we're getting into a fashion kind of feel. But still, I wanted to show you, just because I think layering is so fantastic, but normally to get this look of layering that you'll see on a mannequin at a department store or in a fabulous ad in a magazine, normally to get that look, you're needing to buy things separately to create the layers. When you get sets, you have the beauty of being able to wear them all at once, or perhaps wear one at a time. It's a very different look. But this sliver thin, wire jewelry, the delicacy, that whole thing going on right now, though there will always be a place for thick, heavy, chunky, these almost like micro fine pieces, these delicate pieces, and now done in a set, are really, I think, where a lot of the beauty of fine jewelry is right now, and a lot of the trend of fine jewelry is right now. There's a simplicity that is just can't be rivaled. And the metal is what's so beautiful. And keep in mind, you're seeing these completely new today. It's a $10 per bangle situation. $10 for solid sterling silver. But in the yellow and rose, you're looking at 14 karat clad. In the black, you're looking at rhodium. This is another great opportunity for gifting, to pick this set up and with a little velvet ribbon, tie them all together, put them in a little pouch, a little organza pouch, make that kind of the gift or the stocking stuffer. All right, so don't forget today's special value, because that we're going to be bringing you yet again. And I'm just going to tell you that, wow, is it popular. We have several choices and they all come boxed. And I will just tell you that I'll be putting on the rose gold in a second, because that's rose 14 karat gold over solid sterling silver. $27 is how much they are on Easy Pay. They're $13 and they come boxed, and the box is really great. So I'll actually put them on now so you can see them. So, here we go. We didn't think we were gonna have time for this, but hey, we do. Okay, I can't do that now. How you like her? So this is this, or this. This is a beautiful ring, and I'm just gonna ask either Matt or AJ to just grab me the card for this. This is a beautiful pave gemstone ring. And I will just tell you, completely new today, you have one of 3 choices, and it's 3 easy payments of $39, set entirely in sterling. And I'm gonna have my producer, until we can find the card, help me for you guys with the choices. So here we go. On your screen, we have neon apatite, pink tourmaline, and chrome diopside. Now, Let me just tell you, this is a wrap ring silhouette. So I'm going to show you right here. This is a wrap ring silhouette. So first of all, almost 3/4 of a carat of gemstones. I'm wearing the pink tourmaline, and it entirely wraps around your finger. There's a coin edge finish or a roping that has been done to the edge of this ring. Very cool twisted style, and almost 3/4 of a carat of hand set gemstones. All sterling silver is the ring, completely new today, sizes 5 all the way up to 11. Then you also have your choice of chrome diopside or neon apatite. I mean, it's funny because on a day like today, we celebrate a lot of things. And though we are celebrating so much sterling on a day like today, there is room for special pieces that I think update the jewelry wardrobe with colors that are very fashion forward and with looks that are very fashion forward. And if you're a gemstone lover, this is a new piece in a very modern look that gives a lot of gem presence and a lot of sterling presence. I love rings. Rings and bracelets are my hands down favorite. And I also love the idea of presence-filled rings. As I slip another one of these on, just to show you, the way this wraps around the finger, and let's just see if I can't slip it all the way on, but you'll get the idea. The way this wraps around the finger, it's as if when the silver was still molten, it was custom formed around your finger. And then they hand placed these little channels of gemstone. The colors are spectacular. As implied by one out of the 3, neon apatite, they actually are so incredibly vibrant. It's as if all are somewhat neon or backlit, which is pretty incredible. I have to say too, I really enjoy gemstones, but sometimes the way they're interpreted, I find can still feel a little traditional and a little classic. And I love that we bring you pieces that really embrace modern and contemporary. That's this. And as you see on Staci, the real estate that this takes up on the finger, whilst entirely comfortable, is really fetching. And the colors are so intoxicating. Like when you see right there, the pink tourmaline. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of the pink ribbon, the breast cancer pink ribbon. So I think there's so much symbolism to be had in jewelry. And that's why I think jewelry as gifts, it really becomes its own message. It really tells a story. I would also say as we move into the fall and winter months, and December, I'm almost positive, December's birthstone, I think is blue topaz. And so I love how the choices here are so relevant in many ways. And I also, when I see the blue, I think of kind of that beautiful, almost like blue nighttime, midnight when the moon casts its glow on a fresh snow. And then the green is insane. The most incredible shade thereof. And as I think about moving in to the spring months, as I think about when we get through Christmas and the holidays and you begin to see resort wear, how incredibly fresh and gorgeous that will be, not to mention how stunning that would be, not only with black and charcoal gray, which are the colors that we wear throughout the season of fall and winter. I'm also thinking about in February, March, when we start to embrace this idea of being Irish and St. Patrick's Day. The sale price here is $119. You're getting almost 3/4 of a carat of hand-placed gemstones. Pink tourmaline, chrome diopside, and neon apatite. If you're like me and you love rings, this is one of those opportunities too, to either choose it for an index finger or a middle finger I love a fashion-forward ring on an unexpected finger, even though I know Staci has hers on her ring finger, but you only have 2 ring fingers. So, start thinking about using the other real estate. Over 600 of these ordered today. There is this most incredible, comfortable, tapered back to the shank of the ring. And yet around the edges of the sterling silver, perfectly seen in this next photo, is the roping and the twisting that I think give it a little heirloomness about it. I just think it's very cool. 3 easy payments of $39. Staci, by the way, how are you? Good to see you. You're so far away that we cannot talk. It's raining here, by the way. Joaquin is coming through, so if you're in a part of the country where you're at home stuck because of the rain, come on in. We're going to have the Today Special Value coming up, and we're also going to have Lori Grenier with her Silver Safekeeper, her cute little box that my mom has gifted and I have gifted, and it's this incredible, huge heart-shaped gem, faceted stone on top. She'll explain. Okay, so chrome diopside is the most limited. Sizes 5, 6, and 7 are already waitlisted. There you go. So that's the back. You can see how comfortable it is. And these large presence-filled wrap rings are really happening right now. But when married with that kind of explosive color, they just feel like special pieces. So $39 and change is what gets it home. That's a solid sterling silver story, of course it is. We celebrate the Creede silver sale today. Creede is this place in Colorado. And back in the 1800s, they had their last big silver boom, wagon wheels and stagecoaches and, that whole thing back in that era. And they, out in Colorado, in this now historic town, had a huge silver boom that drew people looking for the money. And that's what we celebrate on Creede Silver Day, and that's what we've been doing for some 28 years. Hey, we want to tell you that we had courage charms earlier, and the cool thing about my courage charms, because it's entirely based on a personal bracelet of mine that you asked about, and so we remade it in sterling for QVC. We actually have these on free shipping and handling and on Easy Pay. We have 3 sizes, solid sterling, and they are all made in Italy. And each one of those charms is a little badge of courage. And so we wanted to remind you about them. The expandable bangles by Extraordinary Life are also available. $29, one of the most popular things in the show because expandable bangles are. And you choose one of a myriad of choices. Elephants and angels and moms and hearts and anchors. $29 at a sale price, but if you pick up a Q card, you can get those on 3 easy payments. Hey, stick around because Creede continues right after this with something super top rated from Lori Grenier. She's here. Shark Tank lady.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Good to be here.
Do you know that my mom gave this to my niece who now lives in Paris as a Christmas gift one year?
Really?
Yeah, because she was just starting her jewelry collection and it was the most precious, perfect way to gift a little girl a jewelry box. But every little girl becomes a big girl, and most of us big girls have loved this too because it's customer top rated and it seemed perfect to spend some time on it on a Creede day where we're all picking up rings and things, because what is lined inside the silver plated jewelry box, because there are 4 choices. No, that's a lie, there are 5. No, that's a lie, there are 6. What's lined inside the jewelry box is what you're particularly going to love about the jewelry box, other than the fact that the faceted stone on top, which is how you make your selection, is extraordinary. Most women were wishing that that was the engagement ring they got on the big day.
Exactly.
The stone, the size of at least 30 carats on the top of the box. All right, so 40,000 of these spoken for. I know you want to walk us through choices.
I do.
Tell me how we make our selection.
Okay, so I'm just showing you here here. It is a big, substantial, fabulous jewelry box with my special silver safekeeper anti-tarnish lining.
Yep.
These are just the tops so that you could see all the different beautiful colors. I'm going to start here. This is our diamond. This is a giant, true, faceted crystal. Okay, so this is not glass. It is a true crystal. Right next to that is our red, ruby red, which is beautiful, the fire and brilliance. I made them go back and do this 6 times to get the faceting I wanted. Then next to that, Shawn, is our sapphire color. Beautiful in every way. I love that these are hearts because hearts mean love. Yeah. And every time you give this to somebody, they will think of you and remember that you love them. And that's such a great thing to feel every day.
So true.
This is the morganite. Then next to that, the beautiful amber, which I love, and then of course the emerald green. And so each one of these, like I said, is cut and faceted. They come in this beautiful little gift bag. So it's ready for gift giving. All you have to do is just say, here, I love you, and that's their present.
Maybe put a piece of jewelry in it too when you give it.
Right.
I mean, come on.
And the special anti-tarnish lining, I just wanted to show. It keeps your silver shiny like this, not tarnished like this, 25 to 40 years. You just put it in clean, and then because of my special anti-tarnish lining, it will stay nice and clean that period of time.
They're adorable. They are the perfect gift. By the way, the price is ridiculous.
Yes, the price is.
Because they're silver plated.
Yes, when you take this out of the box, so many of you have written in and said, oh my gosh, it was so heavy. I didn't expect that. It's very heavy. The crystal itself is really heavy. It's got a sterling silver plating on the outside. Then there's a lacquer coating, which keeps it shiny. Then the little beadwork stays beautiful. And then, of course, you've got your giant, faceted, gorgeous crystal.
I would keep this bedside or on the countertop windowsill ledge above the kitchen, and I would keep wedding rings in here, your diamond stud earrings. You can put gemstones in here, it won't harm them, even though it's lined with silver safekeeper, right?
Yes, it's safe for gold, pearls, gemstones, everything. And you know, gold sometimes tarnishes too. I'm going to go back to here, Shawn, and show the beautiful colors because it's really hard to decide. And of course, if you, many of you have called in and said, I have granddaughters, so one got this color, one got that color. They get the same present, but different colors, so it's unique. This one is the diamond, beautiful cut and faceted crystal. Next to that, the ruby, gorgeous, symbolizes love, symbolizes the holidays. I love that. Then there's the sapphire, so pretty, so rich. Morganite, super popular because girls love pink. And all women, I have found, really just seem to gravitate towards the pink. Then there's the topaz. And last but not least, April babies, right, Shawn?
Yeah.
The beautiful emerald.
It's so beautiful. It's $23 and change. They are top rated. Not only are they nice and weighty, but there is a flocked velvet bottom. So if it's going on a glass tabletop or a special wood tabletop or a chest of drawers, you don't have to worry about scratching. So that's a really nice feature. And I just want to say, even though that we're thinking like Christmas is on the brain, like bridesmaids, like
Perfect.
Valentine's Day, my birthday is November 2nd. These are perfect gifts for a myriad of occasions for big girls and little girls. And even if she has a more formal jewelry box, like a Lori Grenier, the Big, this is perfect in those small places, like in the master bathroom right next to your sink or in the kitchen. I have one just above my kitchen windowsill because it's where I put my rings and things when I'm washing dishes. They're great. They're just great. Beautiful. Okay.
I love it. Now, I will share with you, so many people love these for several reasons. One, it's a gift where you tell 4 stories. First story, it's a true giant crystal on top. Second story, anti-tarnish lining, which keeps your silver tarnish free. No tarnish like this, but beautiful and shiny like the side of the box, 25 to 40 years. Next story, silver plated, lacquer coating. Fourth story says, I love you. So you're giving love, you're giving that feeling every day when they open it up. I don't know one woman that wouldn't want to wake up and look at that.
Totally, and I think it's a totally
Or go to sleep and look at that as you take off your jewelry every night.
gift, or sister gift, or BFF gift. Oh, I think it's
BFF
awesome.
gift. I like it. Hearts have great significance. To me, everything I've been given is a heart. My mother used to give me hearts a lot. Courtney's mom always gives her heart stones, which I think is so sweet. This symbolizes love, but then for girly girls, which we all are, we love sparkly. And these are about as sparkly as it gets, right?
Yep.
So these are the tops only. If you're just tuning in, what is it? It's the top of this great jewelry box. So you get this heavy, weighty, substantial box. Here's the diamond, the ruby, the sapphire, the emerald, the topaz, and the morganite, which is the beautiful pink. Great gift. When you look at the price, they'll think you spent so much more.
Birthstones, so June is diamonds, right? Isn't June the diamond?
God, you know, I get confused.
June is the diamond, and then
Mine's
emerald.
December. I
Maybe
know it's
Shanna
blue.
knows. Let's ask Shanna.
Yeah.
Shanna in West Virginia, are you there? Miss Shanna? Hi, Miss Shanna.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Shanna.
How are ya?
Hi. I'm fine.
So-
it's Shauna.
Oh, it's Shauna.
Shauna.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you, friend. I feel like we're kind of related then.
That's
Hi,
right.
it's Shauna.
Nice to have you. So you're picking up
I'm
emerald.
fine.
Yeah. So Lori is here, and who are you getting this for? Yourself?
Yes.
You're getting the emerald?
Thank you.
Miss Shanna, I'm going to ask you to turn your TV set down, okay?
Okay.
So you turn it all the way down. You tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I am.
Okay, good. So you're getting yourself an emerald, and is that as a gift, or are you keeping it?
It's for myself.
Nice.
Beautiful. Well, the emerald is gorgeous. I'm showing right now the ruby red, but see all the faceting in there? Shauna.
That's what I like about it.
I know, right? What girl doesn't like that?
Yes.
Well, I hope you love it. It's great for all your treasures, and it'll keep them tarnish free too.
Yes. I thank you.
We
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Okay, you too.
Okay.
good care.
Bye, Shauna.
Bye.
Okay, so this is one of the most beloved legacy pieces Lori has brought to QVC, and her incredibly clever collection of problem solvers. She has well over 100 patents. Do we have an exact number now? 110, 120 patents?
120. Yep.
Unbelievable, really. You are crazy. Okay, so here's the deal. Customer top rated, and the price is just right, and you won't even believe the weight of this thing. 1,500 ordered. Amber is most limited. You can return any gift up until the last day of January, and I want to encourage you to, whether it's the Today Special Value or that Honora cross pendant, think about getting a piece of jewelry to gift in the box, maybe as an added thank you, I love you, and or her first piece of jewelry. I think this is such a granddaughter gift happening kind of moment. It's not even fun.
And me, I gave it to all of my best friends. I gave it to everybody who I love, my team. Everybody has this.
Yeah.
And of course, it is great. Put the Today Special Value inside. Now you're getting like a pair of earrings or a necklace or a ring. You put everything inside here. This is for by the sink, at the countertop. I know many of you have written me that you actually leave it out in the living room because it's so pretty. You have it as like a showpiece, but it's great for that everyday earrings off, watch off, bracelet off, or so they don't fall down the sink. I keep mine in my vanity. I just love it. And I don't know anybody who you give this to that would not love it because it is a huge, giant crystal.
It's a giant gemstone.
Giant gemstone there, crystal faceted gemstone, and it's weighty. So I know you'll be proud to give it. Many of you have written reviews saying, oh my gosh, I opened it up. It was so much heavier than I thought it would be.
Yep.
So I know many of you have thought, you know, it seems very, very expensive, very luxurious, very beautiful, something you'd be proud to give.
You know what just came to mind? Mother-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Because I think they can be tough to buy for. Mothers are hard enough, mother-in-law. So I'm going to have Lori take you through the choices. They're under $25 at a Creede sale price. And I will just share with you, 40,000 of them have been ordered since they debuted. It is always a huge Christmas holiday gift waiting to happen for a lot of people. And now, of course, we have the sale price. They come in the drawstring pouch.
Yes, comes in the drawstring pouch. I'll just show you here. Ready to gift give, but there is the beautiful diamond, ruby, sapphire, Morganite is the pink, topaz and emerald. Great to give a gift that's quality, that they'll cherish, that they'll think of you every day, and they'll know you love them because it's a heart.
Amber could do November. I know that's the birthstone for
I
me.
love the amber.
So I know that. 2,300 now
Happy
ordered.
birthday soon.
Mwah, thank you. So we thank Lori for swinging by. It was so clever that she came by on our Creede sale because it's so perfect to go with all the jewelry that you're picking up. Also from Lori. This is her big granddaddy, or I probably should call it the grandmommy. The gold and silver safekeeper double-sided jewelry armoire. And this is probably her most famous and beloved piece, certainly within her jewelry collection. And we have it at a Creede sale price and an easy pay and a free shipping and handling. A lot of you put that on your wish list, but you have to wait until a really great lucrative easy pay opportunity. Now you have the free ship, the easy pay, and the sale price. And don't forget, anyone that you give it to as a gift, you can still return it up till the last day of January 2016. Speaking of gifts, 68,000 of these little have been picked up on the day, and a lot of you are picking up more than one set because you plan to keep one, gift two, keep two, gift four. You can with the price. It's our today's special value on our Creede Silver Sale. They are perfect in every way. The price is perfect. The look is simple and chic and perfect. The size is our best selling, the 1 inch. It's perfect. It's not too bitsy, huggy hoop. They give a little bit more than just say a typical stud, but they don't give so much that it's like, wow, they won't go with that outfit. And they come with the box. So this is what we chose to make the centerpiece of our Creede Silver Sale Day. I think it's got to have at least been 3 years or so since we've done a hoop today's special value. And I like to call them holiday hoops because as you're thinking now about what you may want to gift later, even the box, sometimes a gift box that's thrown in is more like throwaway, but this gift box is so great. It's almost like it's been rolled in gold or silver or diamond dust. The earrings sit in a little cushion. I mean, the box is so beautifully executed. And here are your choices, because they're all $13 and change on Easy Pay, and they're all very, very popular. So starting right here, you have your yellow choice. Yellow is 14 karat gold over sterling silver. That is the perfect 1 inch hoop, which is the most popular size. They go with everything, casual or dressy. I'll tell you about the Omega back in a second. Here is our rhodium. Actually, we call it black, but it is rhodium clad. The box, again, looks like black diamond dust. Then next to that, if you're a purist, here is your silver. Then, of course, the box looks like it's been rolled in white diamond dust. And then down here, I've been wearing throughout the show the rose, because lately I have an affinity for rose gold. This is 14 karat rose gold over solid sterling. Call me if you're buying these or if you love these. I'd love to hear why you're kind of freaking out over them, because I think all of us at QVC thought some years we do something really elaborate and elegant and intricate and investment price, and it's like, it's a one-of-a-kind situation. And then some years when we celebrate Creede, and we've been doing it since we started here at QVC for 28 years, we like to bring you those purest, simple, beautiful basics that never go out of style, that never get tired, that never get old, that you actually, in the midst of trying to buy all the other fun, crazy stuff, have forgotten about, oh yeah, do I even own a 1 inch hoop? Or, oh yeah, what a perfect gift. Because it's just enough that it goes with every possible kind of outfit and every kind of woman's style, but it's not so much that it's so polarizing. It's like a diamond solitaire. No one turns that down. No one doesn't love the idea of that. And these are done in an Omega back. So in a second, when you come back, I'm going to show you how that works, because it's a multi-purpose reason for that. Omega backs are A, extraordinarily comfortable. B, You never worry about the earring falling off your ear because the backing has come off, because now Omega back, the whole post and backing situation is attached to the hoop. And C, not only are they super comfortable, but the earring itself will always hang straight. So here is, because I think Colette called me earlier and she said, I've never worn an Omega back. Show me how this works. So it would be my pleasure. Here's how this works. Here's how the earring comes. The backing, the fixture, it's all attached to the earring, which I don't mind pointing out. A lot of hoops are normally like sliver thin round tubing. This is actually tubing that has been hammered and rolled out in sheets so that you get an extraordinary amount of surface area, about 1/4 of an inch, of which that precious metal is playing with the light and becoming like a gorgeous, huge reflector on the ear. Back to the Omega back. So to open it, it's really simple, and to close it, it's really simple. And that's part of why it's so comfortable and why it's so practical. You flip it open, there's your post, files through the ear, and then you snap it shut. It operates on a tension mechanism, so there's no way for it to come out of the ear and for you to lose the earring. So you can be super active in these. You could play tennis in these. I mean, don't laugh, you could swim in these. You could do a lot of things. You could take a turtleneck off in these in a dressing room and like not find when you got home from the mall that you lost one earring because the turtleneck pulled it off. An Omega back is great that way. But also an Omega back means that the way the earring sits on the lobe, it's always straight, it's never cockadoodle, and it never wants to fall forward or fall back. So that is a really great part too of the Omega back closure, which is just a little bit more of a fine closure mechanism, as you probably know, than say a post and clutch or a shepherd's hook. That costs always a little bit more, but not in this case. So these are $13 and change on Easy Pay. You have your 14 karat yellow Rolls over sterling. You have your black rhodium over sterling, and then you just have your beautiful, sweet, simple, ice hot white sterling choice. The boxes are terrific. We call these holiday hoops because we think they make a perfect gift for a gal, young or old. And I'll just call your attention over here because we have some bangles, and we have the bar station necklace that we've been talking about earlier in the show that are just so hot and so really putting that precious metal on showcase. And in the bar station necklace, doing it in a very fashion forward way. So this is part of the whole Today Special Value collection, but the price points are not breaking the bank here. So we have been so busy on the day. These would easily retail for $50 or more. Going to retail, a jewelry store, and asking for a sterling silver 1-inch hoop and a 14 karat clad one, it would never be a $27 and change discussion. On our Easy Pay, it's better still, so you can perhaps afford to pick up multiple colors for yourself and dabble in colors that you don't normally wear. I said earlier, rose tone for me is kind of a new obsession lately. Some women love their white metals and aren't really into yellow gold, but they realize that, you know, tricolor and mixing of colors is becoming very much the look. Some women have already gone there a million times, but have never done black or rhodium, which we saw in Carissa earlier and is very cocktail and very nighttime and very seductive. For this price, you can afford to pick up multiple pairs or multiple gifts. So we're gonna go to Staci in Connecticut. She's calling in, I think she's getting them as gifts. Staci.
Hi.
Hi, nice to have you.
Shawn, first let me say how much I absolutely love you.
Oh, thanks.
I watch you all the time with Isaac. You two are just the best together.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Well,
I mean it.
I'm glad to have you call me anytime I'm here, and I get lonely on these days because jewelry is a lonely sport it is out here. What are you getting?
I got the silver and the black for gifts. One is for a birthday present next month, which happy birthday to you. And then the other one is for Christmas.
Oh, great. See, we've been talking all day what great gifts we think these make, because like they're perfect size. They're not too big. They're not too huggy small. They're super comfortable. They're just sweet and simple. They kind of go with everything.
Absolutely.
Yep, it's great.
Just make sure I don't keep them.
I know, right? That does happen to me sometimes. Have you shopped with QVC a long time?
Oh, God, yes.
I love
Long
it.
time.
Love it.
Not as long as other people. I mean, I'm only 44, so
It's all right.
I wasn't back in the day, but I have shopped with you a long time.
But you're making up for lost time. That's great.
Absolutely.
Is it raining in Connecticut right now?
It is.
Yeah, it's raining here
It
too. Well, hunker down, stay warm, and take good care this weekend. I'll see you on Monday night.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Have a great day, and again, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody's picking up multiples. It's just that easy. Over 70,000 ordered today. The fact that these have an Omega back for $27 is kind of extraordinary. And I said earlier, and I believe it to be true, like I'm wearing a little party dress today for this event. I shall show you the greater view. I'm wearing a little party dress for the event. Staci's wearing her fancy pants today, but these you could easily wear with, say, a button-down dress shirt or a polo shirt or a little cashmere turtleneck or something funkier like a leather jacket. It can do strapless. It can do dress down with dungarees. So that's, I think, why these are really lighting the world on fire today, because they are so perfect that many women are just thinking, wow, this is a great opportunity and price to be picking up multiple pairs. And I would yet again tell you, if you're going to do that for yourself, I'd pick up the pair that you know you're going to wear the most. So if your wedding set is gold, or if it's platinum, or if, like me, you pretty much always wear sterling, then get that. But then I'm just going to ask you to reach a little bit, because it's not often that price points for, say, 14 karat clad are low enough that you can afford to dabble in a color that you're not sure you really will wear a lot or like. And I did that recently with a necklace that I splurged on for myself, a cross necklace that, unlike today, because I'm wearing a cross from the show, I wear my rose gold cross all the time and I love it. And now I'm really getting on this kick for rose gold. I still wear all of my sterling, my platinum wedding set, and I still wear all of my sterling bracelets, but I'm really loving rose and mixing that in. So I would just say, also, if you're gonna get a second pair, maybe think outside the box. Like, here's rhodium. Have you ever done black rhodium before? Because there's a very seductive, nighttime, very rich, very black town car, but also could be very industrial feel to black rhodium. You know, you cannot go wrong with the yellow gold, because I think by and large, most women in America of a certain age have yellow gold wedding sets. So there's just the perfect 1-inch hoop. And, sterling is just the whole reason we celebrate this day. So it's very fitting that right here, front and center, is the sterling choice. The boxes I keep calling your attention to, because they come beautifully boxed in these glittered, almost diamond dusted or gold dusted boxes. They make perfect stocking stuffers. And, as we talk about the gifting season, it can be kind of hard when it comes to people you don't know oh so well and you have a certain budget for. There's not a whole lot that I think you can get for under $30 that really has a nice impact. When you talk about teachers and nurses and neighbors and besties who have just been there for you this year. I say that because you're talking about precious metals, and in some cases 14 karat gold here. Omega backs are one of the most upscale, comfortable, and also expensive findings to put on an earring. So it's largely the size of QVC as a retailer that makes this kind of a steal and deal even possible. And it is the perfect way for us to end at least this 4-hour Creede silver sale. Stay tuned, because up next at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to bring you the only hour of Diamondique on the day. But this is perfect to see Carissa wearing the black rhodium. And she's wearing it with the bar necklace. Those bar necklaces are hot is all get out in every single magazine, very contemporary, minimal, modern. A lot of high-end fashion designers, particularly in the jewelry world, fine and fashion, are showing this minimalist bar station, stick station, same kind of genre as the stick earrings that we have shown you here on QVC. The same trend, really, family, if you will, as the ear climbers. So really fresh, I think a really fresh concept in a pendant. And here, $27 actually becomes $13 on the Easy Pay. I also want to draw your attention to the bangle, because the bangle is an oval-shaped bangle from the same flat sheet tubing that has been really rolled out beautifully flat so that you get a ton of surface area for the precious metal, reflecting with the light. It's hinged so that you have no problem taking it on and off. Bangles can be tricky that way to get over knuckles. And it has a double figure 8 safety clasp. That's from the same family as the earrings. So it's a really special day for that. And I would say, as I look in my little box of tricks over here, there's not a single thing that these earrings do not marry beautifully with from this entire show, whether it's that Italian lira tubogas necklace, whether it's the expansion bangles, whether it's the bamboo bangles, whether it's the ultra-fine liquid snake chains that we had. A 1-inch hoop. It's where hoops began. You know, they got a little crazy there for a while, and they probably still, for a long time to come, will still live in that atmosphere of like 3, 4, 5 inches. With 71,500 of these ordered today, in the sweet box that you see here, almost 25,000 just in this show alone. These are the 1-inch that are not too big that they give way too edgy. And they're not too small, so you might as well just wear a stud. And they look too dainty in some cases because they're that huggy hoop silhouette. And maybe you're not really loving your earlobe, so you don't want an earring grabbing onto it in that regard. This is the 1-inch. This is that perfect drop that can still play cocktail dressy, but also casual. They're so comfortable because they're not too big that you could easily be active in these with that omega back, and you could even fall asleep in these. Perfect with an incredibly class act pantsuit. Perfect in a little party dress. Perfect for a party. Perfect for the holidays. I don't wear earrings a lot, you know that. But sometimes I'll look and I'll be like, wow, I do kind of feel like I need something. Like the outfit is so great and something's missing around the face. But I'm not one to want to compete with my makeup and my outfit and my footwear by, in most cases, wearing something that is way too crazy presence-filled on the ears. And so, since I'm not already an earring wearer to begin with, I would gravitate exactly to this. If it's not a stud, it's this perfect 1-inch hoop. It does just enough. If you have short hair, it draws attention right into that beautiful, kissably soft jawline, because that's right where the drop of the earring stops. If you have long hair like Carissa, you pull it back behind your ear, and it's a little bit seductive, but it's still extremely polite and feminine. And the box that it comes in, I mean, we're only doing this price and this opportunity for today. So I would highly recommend, on the price and on the Easy Pay, picking up multiple colors and multiple sets. And I don't mean just for Christmas now, because Valentine's Day will come. There will be kind of spring birthdays, then there will be graduations. There will be little moments along the way where throughout life you need little thank yous and little celebratories. And when you try and match what this is delivering with precious metals, sterling, 14 karat, in a perfect piece of jewelry, and every woman loves, I think, to get a piece of jewelry. This is just not something you're gonna see replicated a lot. Like I said earlier, and I'll say it again, I think it's been at least 3 years since we did a hoop Today Special Value, and this one is just great. Just sits there and is perfect. It doesn't draw too much attention, but brings enough of a finishing touch to the whole silhouette that I just think it's a slam dunk and a home run. So I would encourage you to do the easy pay. Again, lastly, your choices with the boxes. Yellow is 14 karat over sterling. Then we have our black, which is rhodium. Over 72,000 ordered today. This is our regular sterling. This is our rose. I am wearing the rose. I would get the rose because, you know, you're probably not a big rose wearer, meaning, let me rephrase that. If you're not a big rose wearer, I'm just beginning to wear rose because I've always lived in sterling and white metals. You're probably not going to want to spend, if you're not a big rose wearer, more than 30 bucks on a pair of rose gold 14 karat clad earrings, because you may not just find them nearly as versatile as your true blue favorite precious metal of choice that you're going to wear day in and day out. But it's fun to kind of switch it up. So that's why I say, for me, in rose, it brings a little bit of oomph to something in my jewelry collection that I've been wearing for a long time, which is traditional silver sterling. And with the rose, it brings a little warmth to the face, which I'm just loving. So I'm all about the rose lately. Here is a look at the bangle that's available. Again, the same choices. Sale price is under $40, spectacular value. You can return any gift until the last day of January. The bar station necklaces, which I think is so great. The black is the only one remaining that can ship immediately. 3 dozen ordered. 3 dozen left, sorry. And everything else is wait list. But go on the wait list. I mean, there's a good chance you get it. All right, we only have 1 hour of Diamondique on the day. I'm so excited. There's such cool stuff in this show, so stick around because that's right after this break.